Honorable, is that so? Hi, darlings. Hi, you all. Hope you're all doing fine. Sorry. There was a call that came up, and I think he needed to fix that. He will join us shortly. Oi. Oh. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. So once again, has to remain your very own stylist Sissy, the host of True Talk Show. So in case you're just joining, you're welcome. I want you to send this live video to your frenemies, everyone, mommy, daddy, auntie, uncle. Send this to them. Let them see what's happening. And those people that are about to learn something new, they could just keep their pen next to them because this we are learning. Okay. Okay. So, Bobby Freeman. Yeah. So, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
This is getting more interesting. Everyone has their pen next to them ready to put down some tips. So put them some tips that is needed. South African girl. This is our legend. You will not greet. You forgot. Are you blushing? You're tripping.
Tell us it's my in-law.
How are you?
I'm fine. You know you are his in-law.
I don't know.
You know his face, right? No. You know.
Okay.
You know. Yeah. You see you? You see you?
Okay. Let me off my camera. Is it fine that way?
Yeah, do off it if take permission from him if you want. Take permission from our legend if he wants you to turn it off.
Do you want me to turn off the camera?
But it's okay. People have been coming in and it's interactive. It's okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Guys, keep the love going. Thank you. Say thank you to our legend once again. So that brings us to the next question. What was your most memorable project?
No, the question the guy asked was that how do I characterize from one character to the other?
Yes, you're right. Sorry. Continuity. God, I've learned one thing today. Continuity.
Okay, thank you for learning. Well, I earlier said you have to be in the character. When you are the character, you're not Emeka Ike, you're not Jamaica, you're not KOK. You are the character that you are depicted to play. And that character, if you're wearing that clothes, forget it. The things that comes naturally. It just comes naturally, and you just blend within the character. It's only when you try to act the character that's when you start seeing flaws. But when you're in the character, it doesn't matter. You have your lines. You just play like the person that is doing the thing. I remember when I used to make movies, more like 3-4 movies in a. Sometimes I made 2-3 movies in a week. I've been making one and they come to wait for me till I finish like 2 a.m. They drive me with their convoy, next set. I'll go with my boys, work. From there in the morning, we go to another location. These are 3 different characters. Now, what it is for me is the ability to calm down. When I come on set, I tell them to please give me like some few, an hour thereabouts, just relax and forget where I was coming from. Then I cue into the new set I am. I see the new faces and everything. I already read the script and I know the lines. So when I read my next scene, I am the character. Because I'm of the realization that yes, I was playing a king in one film, and here I'm playing the king's son.
Okay.
So that realization makes you to always, modulate between your character. So it's easy. It will be easy for you to change characters if you are in character.
It will be easy for you to change character if you are in character.
Yes, if you are in character, every character you come into, you swap it and you play the character that you're supposed to play, and you drop it there and you move on to the next character, because you're a character-based artist. You're not imitating anybody. You're playing by the character, and the character displays itself. If it's a madman, the moment you wear that clothes, when they make you up, everything comes back to your head. The madness, everything. So you go back to this road and continue the madness. So it's a character that rules your stay on set.
Someone said you named the son Elliot because of a role a character you took where you were answering Elliot. Wow.
Oh, wow. My love to him. My love to Elliot. My regards to him. Tell him I love him. Thank you for that information. Piece of information. It's good.
I think it's from Ghana.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Wow, what a shock. Okay. Thank you. Don Chris, did you hear the question which you asked?
Thank you, Nana Terry.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Did you understand? He answered your question.
Actually, I came in late. I heard some things that you can change the character, those kind of stuff. I was hearing that. And secondly, I was on call when you invited me.
Yeah, because I felt like hear him explain that, so you can put it down in your jotter, your brain jotter, because you said you are aspiring to also work.
Yeah, one of these days.
What he explained just now was it will be easy to change character if you are in character. That means if you're wearing, for instance, a madman's dress, the moment you're in that character, it's easy for you to display that character.
Okay.
I hope you learned it.
Yeah, those people I get it. It's like if you don't go into prayer, you can never fall under the spirit. That's what I'm trying to get from here.
You can never,
yeah.
Because if you're not in the character of that madman, you'll just be Emeka Ike acting a madman.
Yeah.
And that's a very horrible scene to be seen. But if you're fully a madman, scattering things, breaking things, chasing women, chase them until they fall down, you turn back gallantly. You're in character. You understand? So if you're in character, you won't even remember any other role because you're in another character when you've already swapped character.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
I learned something from that, because even with what you said now, it made me to get that one that if you are not praying, you can never fall under the spirit. That's something that one just came to me.
That's tip whenever you go on set or you are in a production.
Yeah.
Wow, great! Oh Lord.
I thought
it's cool.
What's going on?
I'm cool. The youngest man in the class.
Hey, he's not old. He's young at heart. He's young at heart. He's not old.
I get you. My wife prefers you to call me old man. She likes it. She will put my birthday on Instagram. Emeka Ike. So it's okay.
Funny enough, do you know that We collected money on your head.
Tell me about it with my share on a bet, Abby.
Where's our?
No, myself, Kingsley, and then we collected it on the name of the Shagwa Arenze. That thing happened in Cotonou after our production, 1996. So, in 2006, we just collected. As you came on live now, when she said you're coming on live, I said, okay, make I just keep quiet. I was just laughing.
You did not give me. You saw me in Vienna. You did not give me. You talk about that. You kept quiet. You see your life.
You return the money.
I will collect my share. I will collect my share.
You return it to the producer.
No, but you know, I was unable to get
my productions.
Mr. Ike, you know what happened was that it happened that period. The Oswafia camera was where they seized this camera at Cotonou border. So,
yeah.
Then we came
so you can't take the money. You can't take the money bill of Oswafia camera now.
Oh God! I can't kill me. Oh God!
Okay, back to business. Thank you for that.
Oh God!
I'm listening. What's going on?
So that brings us to the next. How would you say mentoring the new school? How do you feel? Do you feel accomplished, or you feel like there's some particular thing missing?
Yeah, it's funny enough. It's okay. It's gratifying to know that plenty young people wants to be mentored. Plenty young people need mentorship. They need people to direct them every day. They need celebrities, accomplished men and women to advise and mentor our young people. You know, so the drive is there, and I'm happy. Like the song I just did, like I told you, the guy kept coming to disturb me. It was when he came with the music box to my house. I said, okay, let me just do this for this boy, whether they like her or they don't like her. From there, if he blow, my own method be that if he blow, I've done that for him. You understand?
Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah, but some young people are a bit stiff. They are a bit too stiff, and they have arrogance. They are not humble to learn. They feel like they've known it all, and that's the bane of failure. You know, that's the beginning. When you can't ask people questions, people have been through a way. How do we do it? And you see them and you try to pretend you are okay. You can never be better than you are if you don't let people know how you are to help you. So that's the way I see it. Some are really aggressive about getting, you know, to fix it into the system and know what they can do, how they can really, you know, push through life. And some are busy being arrogant, being proud, and they realize it later that arrogance goes before a fall. So for those who really wants to be mentored, I think there are a good number of them. A good number of people are really up to get assistance, and just a phone call, taking somebody's phone call sometimes could be all he needs. You know, liking someone's post, like someone just posts some comedy stuff, and he's not sure if anybody's going to like it. One new starter, and Emeka Ike likes it. Do you know what that means to him?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I'm honored to have you here. Really, I am really honored. I'm honored because when you started acting, I think then I was still wearing pants. Then Mama and Papa game. Hey, no, really, I was really much small. I was still.
Oh boy, they drink alone now for you. Is this South Africa?
Well, as I talk to you, sir, I just enter France. So.
Now France today.
Yeah. I don't move come up for Yankee since now Austria they stay, but I come France, come run 1 or 2.
Okay. No, as you hold the button now, some my in-laws they hold up for South Africa and Germany.
Oh boy. That's out there. Those people will not be person made to those people.
So often I don't know what you go throw this one, you go throw that one. Where did they go now?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. Don't mind me.
So,
That's naughty of me.
That's all right. It's just a joke.
Mr. Bobby, which side are you in France?
Right now I'm at the border of Luxembourg. It's called Thionville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys should speak French after now. You people are French sausage.
He said he's based in Austria, so he may be speaking Dutch.
Yeah. Apart from that, I'm, you know, I don't know if there is any language now that I cannot speak. You know, so who talks about the speak man language?
Let me do me that.
I can't know now.
You should be that. You learned it, that's it.
You know, say anybody where they answer Ike Chuku, they blessed in so many things.
Would you volume of the mic?
Tell them, please.
Reduce the volume of the mic.
How you remove that?
I didn't remove it. I didn't remove him. I didn't touch him. Oh, look at my hand. He just left. I think something happened from his side.
I think so.
I think something happened from his side. Not me. Not me. Not me. My hands are not there. So, before he comes back, let's get to the business.
It's cool.
Okay, sir. What would you say, or how would you say fatherhood has interpreted into your career?
Yeah, fatherhood is part of the reason why I only play sensitive movies. Why I only take only reasonable movies. Fatherhood is the reason why I won't just play any movie. Because I know kids are watching and I'm supposed to be a role model. So my choice, the choice of what I do must reflect on what I want my children to reflect on and other people's children. So fatherhood should help you to censor movie excesses and deliver the message without, instilling anything.
And that's also in affiliation to the next question. So, for instance, for the upcomers, the rising stars, the upcomers like us that we don't know too much. Let me use myself as the upcomer. I don't know anything as a JJC, for instance. Do I have the right to select what movie I want to play in?
Well, you have a right to say no or yes to a role. You don't have to let the bigger picture rule your principles. You don't have to say, oh, because I just want to cut across the set, I must make love here. Let me just do it. If you think your principles don't go with it, you don't have to do it. I tell you, so many young girls and boys that year, they tell me they want to act. And I ask them, what class are you in school? They're like, I'm in secondary school. Like, what? You want to act? Yes. Go and finish. No, sir. I can go and finish. Go and finish your secondary school. Get the certificates. Probably get into university. Then you can hustle what we are doing as an elective. So you don't shoot yourself on the leg and you don't have an alternative. I can tell you over 15 young people are calling me today, telling me, yes, sir, you told me this that year, I remember. 2 called me last time. They said, well, you actually even used to dash us money then at Ogudu GRA. You must go to school. Tell your friend, 2 of you, I want to see you in school. Sir, I'm a doctor now. My other friend has also qualified as an engineer. Thank you very much for that year. You know, it's not just all about being out there. There must be virtue to everything we are in life. There must be some measure of virtue to everything we do in life. What are your principles? Who are you? It's easy for somebody to come and say, oh, I want to do porn movie. I do, and nobody cares. I don't care. I don't care. You know, people think they are bold when they make these bold statements. That's okay. That's what she wants. But somebody else might say,
oh, yo.
pay the girl now. Pay the girl now.
You know, that's the accusation. He said you're on the phone with another woman, not knowing it's a live video.
You man the vessel, say what did they happen? What did they happen?
As a matter of fact, she happens to be the wife of the second son of the former president of Cotonou. Cotonou.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The guy died. Actually, the guy died. The guy died with he had an accident. He died.
Oh, rest in peace. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But
so that's what it is. It's about who you are. You can be anything you want. You can decide to choose it if you prefer stardom. But if you're someone that thinks, oh, my principles won't take this, you don't have to take it. Someone asked me once, boss, what if I cast you for gay movie? I'm like, why gay movie? I'm like, okay, if I will have to have you kiss a man, I'm like, no. For me, it didn't cut across what I want to do. But somebody else would dive at that role and play it. I've not judged you. But what I want is different from what you want out of life. So the roles I play are based on my principles and not based on the exposure the character is supposed to give me.
Okay, can I say this? Am I allowed to say this? In 2011, right, there was this audition I went for, and they asked if I could play as a lesbian. I had a friend, and she said, no, my Christianity will not allow me, my mother will not allow me, and how will I even go and be kissing again? Today, she's the second wife to one of the producers, so I'll be the third wife, I'll be fourth wife. It's you, allegedly.
No, you see what then I think her principles then did not match with what she was being offered. Let's say she eventually broke her barriers and she cannot fit in somewhere else. So maybe initially you don't judge her and say, oh, now because it is free holy that time, now I know they feel no. We're human beings. That's why the Bible talks about backsliding and all that. You know, most of us.
Let me even share this.
And that was a very big production, really, a big production. And she has lots. She has. Sir?
I say, Amy, I want to share this life to your people.
Share, oh, I know they run, oh, I know be armed robber. I don't share, give my wife self, make my wife see her.
You know, I said to her, but you know you have more chances than I am. Then my complexion is not this fine. Then I was really dark, like dark. It's just my teeth that you can use to know that I'm in a dark place. If Nepas is like, no cap, on a more serious note. I'm like, but you have lots of chances. This is a big production.
Well, if it's for you about the production, maybe fine, you take it. But for somebody else, to be about the principles that I don't encourage this, and I'm not going to do it.
So this okay, now I don't know how to I find it difficult to date someone that says she can do this and she's not a fourth wife to a big producer.
Then she has backslided. Maybe then she had her principles in place. Maybe because of mixing up, the new yaw, she can find some things more easier. But then maybe her opinions could not, her principles could not take that. So you give it to her, and maybe you need to preach to her now.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Thank you, sir. Let's go back to the business. No. No.
What is it talking?
Oh God.
Okay.
So, sir, when would you say was the biggest breakthrough after all the hustle? When did it start to pay? Because our generation now, we're like, it must pay now. We don't want later.
I'm robbers. I'm robbers. Most of them want to.
Don't pay.
Merci.
Okay.
No, really, this is it. So could you enlighten?
No, nothing good pays off immediately. Nothing good pays off like promptly like that. When you're putting up an effort, believe me, it's like planting a seed. You must have time to cultivate. You must have time to water, to check on it, nourish it from time to time. Make sure pests are not feeding on it. Make sure it's meeting up the standard that should make it grow. That's what it is. It's not just a function of jumping out and hitting money. Because you make quick money sometimes, we are losing the real dignity in labor. There's something they used to say when we were small. They say there's dignity in labor. I don't know if you've heard it. You feel satisfied when you work hard for the money you spend, But when you don't work hard for it, and you just run into millions, and you're like, you know yourself, you know, say now you just fake yourself. You know, say never, you know yourself. So it's you. It's about you now. You understand me? It's about you. When I started, it wasn't easy. I even live with my friends in Surulere.
After graduation, they all graduate.
That's right. I live with my friends. I hustled Nigerian passport with immigration, blah, blah, blah. I did a whole lot of hustling. I tried to work as an engineer. It didn't work. I hustled Oluwole. I did everything.
Oluwole. Hey.
But with time, your life straightens out, and you must be ready to note when destiny has pinned on you. If not, it will walk past you. Plenty people get successes and success stories every day, but they lose it immediately because they are not prepared for it. They don't know it's already lurking around. I was acting, and first it was like having fun. I told Ernest to be, if you're making movies next time, invite me. Let me join you soap opera. Then it was Mega Fortune. I don't know if you will be a baby during the year of Mega Fortune. Because home video has not started. Home video had not started that year. Home video had not started that year. So when we finished Mega Fortune, we were trying to put ourselves together to start shooting home video gradually, and they were asking us questions. Do you speak Igbo? Do you speak Yoruba? Do you speak outside? So we're trying to break up into home video. Then the soap operas was what I knew. Then I was with a few friends. But my ability to cash in early in the movie industry, most of my friends were still thinking of soap. But when this new cachet came on, I was one of the first home video actors. After Kenneth Okonkwo, I don't think any other actor. I played more lead role before I came on board. Then Zakwaji met me here. You understand? So the ability to identify that, yes, I have, I've touched the crest.
What?
Initially, in fact, I was even playing about it.
Sorry,
I was
sorry, Amy. If I should remember, you came on board before Zaku.
Yeah, this is what he said.
You came.
Yes, I came before that.
Yeah, you came. You were already. Your face was already out.
Look, what was his
name? Before you came on Glamour Girls.
Yes. Remember those your lover boy used to play mostly every time they see Mr. Emeka Ike, we're always seeing him with Genevieve, lover boy. Is it that you are fighting with, what's the name of this yellow guy used to fight at that time?
That's NS to be the guy that brought me.
You're always fighting over one girl. Why?
That's the guy that brought me to the movie industry. You know, you need to connect to some friends. Me, I like to mention people's name that help me. Most of them will not mention my name. They will just be keeping quiet. They just dropped into the movie industry. Shame on all of you. I like calling most of my younger colleagues or more anything. You see, they don't know. They are full of stupid ego. There's nothing. It takes nothing from me to give NS to be his credits. It takes nothing from me to give Chikwejiro his credits. Now, I went to IMDb right now and I saw my movie without my picture.
Wow.
And I saw only potential on A Million Tears. And that was a producer pushing out that kind of thing. We are so confused in this country. So you must always give people their credit for who they are.
A Million Tears, you are the treasure that I see. You were
Go to IMDb. Go to IMDb. You will see A Million Tears. You will not see my picture there. You will not see my name. You see Emeka Ike Uche. Then you see Ketenshaw is the only picture there. Was Ketenshaw the only one that did the movie? Why?
No.
Why are we not straight as Nigerians? Why do you want to deny an actor his credits?
Then how do we tackle this kind of people, this kind of generation, this kind of era?
That's not the point. It just came as an outburst. So let's.
Yeah, because I looked at it, I checked the movie, I didn't see you.
The IMDb. If you go to IMDb and check,
I didn't see you. I only saw
my picture. So in case they are seeing the movie as a hit and they want to know the guys that are starring it, there is no information about me. So what did my friend Tichi the Chicken I think is doing? Even if he's friends with Ketenshaw more than me, that's just a professional thing. You don't have to be cheap and cheeky about it. I paid my dues on that set. So whatever that is, I need him to also go now. If he's watching me, go and correct that thing. I don't care what they are doing. Fuck that shit. I'll take him to court if that thing continues. That's very wrong. It's very wrong. We need to start taking ourselves to court. See what Zebejiro is doing now. Domitila took him to court. But the court has set Zebejiro free. So when people are doing wrong things, they know what they are doing is wrong. But they just do. How will you make a movie and they will not include your name? They will not put your picture. And they'll be selling it internationally and be making names with it and putting only one person's name and picture.
Honestly, I don't know, but God help us in this industry, in this present day. I don't know what it is, but I feel like if you do a job, everyone should be, I don't know, well, I'm not allowed to say anything as a presenter. I'm not allowed to comment. I'm only allowed to get information. So I rest my case. So that brings us to...
Welcome.
So that's why I'm saying professionalism matters. So when I came in, it wasn't like it was a beautiful place, an easy terrain for us, but we endured the pain that was there. We suffered the suffer we did there. I didn't even know I was a star till I was stoned with Ramsino on the road. We're just walking from Mushi. We didn't have transport. We're coming from Ikeja side. We were walking through Mushi, trying to cut corners. Some boys have been seeing us on TV or more. If you see the corn stalk, they were throwing us like, look at that boy, look at that Emeka. I'm like, me, they know me. They were stoning me, they were stoning Ramsino. That year, we don't have cars.
Oh, no.
So eventually, and I started noticing that, oh, people know me now. People know me now. Then I started changing my narrative, started, becoming more responsible in my everything and making sure what I bring out there has a good reputation or representation of who I am.
Wow. So, this is really,
Amy,
it's mushy. I can say mush.
Amy, Eichmann, your friend just wrote me.
Who be that?
Chikere.
When I say the Chris, say I will take and go. Say I will take and I will bring that thing. Say he want make a talk go bust in head here. In the Chris. Say the mad proper mad. You go put my face there. You no put my picture. Go put only K-Tension picture there. Also say wait, na get to the film. Na get cry the cry alone. No me they make her cry. I don't know be two of us they make ourselves cry. Why I come put only one person for the cry inside?
But you don't say both of them are funny now. You don't say they're too close.
No, talk that thing for public. Oh, no.
No. Yeah, you remember professionally, you know? Mm-hmm.
Hey, Eichmann, heaven is real. Heaven is real.
Tell him to go and do that thing well, though. Because me, I won't take it easy. Anything I see him, I will stone him and hold his clothes. He cannot go and put a movie I starred in and not put my name there.
Mr. Bobby, tell him I said I want to have an interview session with him.
No. See,
we have one now. Let me see how. No, now.
Bobby, don't mind that.
Mind me. Said that.
Maybe finish one way get for hand.
See, Mr. Ike, you see, people will not really understand how painful it is sometimes, thinking about what you went through and how you started. The credit are not really given to the people who is supposed to be, that due, supposed to be given to those people who actually, went through a lot before they got to that particular point where you guys are now. Yeah. So you see, everything in Nigeria, we are complaining about the government. We self, when they follow the government, we are not even acting well.
We get score as followers.
We get score for her. So how do you expect the government to act? Okay. Now, me personally, anybody, no Nigeria celeb when it comes to industry movie where they say are not the respect. The reason why they respect them because myself, I remember say I think a few names when done enter industry before me. Before we did that movie where we do 90s for Cotonou. By the end of the day, I still know people where they say they went through a lot. Well, today they are still balling. Talking about Mr. Emeka Ike, Amy here has not just gone through a lot. Something has gone through him. He survived. A man that has given to try to give to the society, whereby the society, some of the society turn around to bash him.
This is the legacy.
In the name of humbleness, based on he wants to be humble. Do you understand? So for me, people who I actually respect, I love them so much when it comes to industry. Amy is here, Jerry Aminu is there, my mirror girl, if he is there, things like that. You understand? So these are the things that one needs to be doing. Like this particular thing now when they make a talk now. It's painful. It's painful when you took out time. You took out time to dedicate your time to produce something like getting involved in particular thing. Probably they not even pay you the amount where they're supposed to pay you. But based on say at that time you take free, okay, you constantly you dedicate your time, come do that thing. At the end of the day, after doing that thing, you see them for roads. Yeah, you dey see that thing for road where you say the thing they fly and people they make cash from waiting you there among your sweat there among. It's painful though. Sometimes it's painful, but you know, at the time now, I mean, now somebody will be say if you talk finish, he might as he talk finish. As I wait he talk the next day, sef, you don't forget and you don't overlook him. So those are the kind of person he is. So I mean, but still, it's still not good. You understand? Not still good.
Thank you.
Yeah, not still good.
Thank you.
You see, this thing, I want to say thank you once again for having a legend here, right? And I want to say, don't stop doing the good thing you are doing. Don't let anybody, because someone like me, I need to benefit for your ministry based on logistics. I need to learn.
Voila.
I want to learn. We are not still done, though, because the accolades will be done soon, child. I know your time. I'm looking at your time. No, this.
Yeah, we're spending more time. You know, my data, we're spending more time and more data. So,
Bobby Freeman.
So,
Bobby.
yes. Miss Amy, what I will do, what I'm going to do, I will call you later. Kali.
Hi.
Hello.
Who are you?
Hi.
Hi. Who are you?
Sorry, who are you? I didn't get that.
I speak French English very well because I'm not English woman. But
what do you speak? What do you speak?
I'm her is love.
Je ne sais quoi.
Amy, look at Lolo.
It is my love.
No, see.
Love.
This is my love.
Leave me
Okay,
alone.
hello, good evening.
take care of my brother very well.
Bobby, you are denying your hair.
You are not serious. Huh? Who is
Yeah, this lady here is the wife of the son of the president of Republic of Benin. Not go draw me come out, so I beg. I don't get
I'm his wife.
Hey,
Trouble. You are putting him in trouble. Don't put him in Benin people's problem or
It's
trouble.
my baby. It's my
That's good. I'm happy. Nice.
for him. Huh?
I don't come and help you.
He's my baby.
Wait to see.
He's my baby.
Hello.
Wait, Amy. Wait. Amy, talk at that Paris.
Hello.
Hello, good
Hello.
Hi, Nene.
I'm from Nigeria. I'm Igbo, but I speak more French. French don't collect.
No, you could that thing.
Me, I'm from Gabon. No, I'm Igbo. I'm from Igbo. She's my sister-in-law, and Bobby is my love. I love him. He loves me.
He must marry you in Jesus' name.
I love
He must marry you. He must marry you in Jesus' name. If he don't marry you, we'll make sure we arrest him.
We love. Thank you so much, love.
Bobby, don't enter this one, no.
Who? Come on, Lisa. Not tricky. Please.
Me?
You might want to know who you be.
I'm a presenter online and OHP, right? And a fast rising star. I'm into movie. My name is Sissy, stylist Sissy.
You are what your relation with Bobby is what?
Wife, my wife.
No.
She, my wife.
But
Oh, but bring me out.
I don't know. No, don't get it twisted. Nothing involved, okay?
Bobby, don't enter the matter, oh. Bobby, don't enter, oh, Allah.
You wait, come now.
Yes.
You love me.
Yes, I love you. And you love me too. You love me too.
She said she love you.
No, but
Bobby, you don't enter the woman, no,
You put me in trouble.
Hey, Bobby.
My heart's aching.
This is your life.
You all these short people, you're not going to put for trouble one day.
Why are you doing your property? Why?
Do you know?
If you love me, make it like this.
There's no love there. He did not do it. No love.
My brother, you
No
see,
love.
you see this lady here. Though she's a diplomat, her family is into politics in Gabon. She's the wife of the second or third son of the former president of Benin Republic.
I hear that Igbo people are in Gabon, that you have 30% Igbo people.
Exactly.
Is she from the Igbo region?
Yes, yes.
Are you from Igbo? You just tell the Igbo?
No, Gabonese.
Okay.
100% Gabon.
100%.
I look like Igbo.
Your nose look like Igbo.
My money. Bon.
And your eye is too strong. You look like Igbo.
You, Olosho, why are you looking at that? Is someone's wife? Is someone's woman?
I'm not after anybody woman, no. Eh? I'm not after anybody woman. No.
Elle est amoureuse de toi. C'est ta
femme.
Hello, uncle.
We are loyal. So, back.
I'm not after anybody.
Okay.
True talk. Can we round up so that I can go up to some other things?
Yeah, you will go. You didn't greet well, Olosho. You're not loyal well. You're not the great.
Now I greet. I say, bro.
No, yeah, you're not
He don't greet. He don't greet. I wait that.
Okay.
He don't greet. Now when he came, he greeted. Now
the
other Canary mat was talking. That is why he didn't hear.
Okay, sorry. So I'm gonna round up now. Sorry, don't be angry, don't be vexing. Accept my apology. Okay. So at a time, there was a scenario you explained to us just now. At a time, do you feel sometimes like you needed more your privacy sometimes because of your personality? Do you feel like you don't have your privacy anymore?
Yes, that's why I am more private now, as more private as I can be right now. If you ask me my best thriller, the best thing I like, the best holiday is a private place. Okay. Where I stay, you can see there's nobody here. I love it private. Because when you come out there, it's all boom, 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 noise. So you have time to think, to realize yourself, to know what you want to do, your directions, so that the noise will not form part of the echoes in your daily pursuits.
And sometimes, sir, do you feel like you were someone else? Sometimes you wish you were someone else because of the distractions.
No. I always love Emeka Ike. Oh my God, you don't know what Emeka Ike entails.
I mean the stress that you can't have your privacy.
No, the stress is not that bad. The stress is not as bad as the fun. I could come into any state now and I'm being hosted by people I don't know. I could walk into any country, Ghana, Cameroon, name it, South Africa, and people that I don't know are taking care of me. So that's a lot of blessings. So I'm not going to let a few things make me, disrespect the glory God has given my name. It's so door opening. It's so like somebody wants to see some governors sometimes. Like I want to tell you, somebody's in town trying to see some big man. He's contesting for presidential whatever for one country around Africa, and he's running around trying to look for me to take him to one place or the other. So you can open doors with that name. So the few misfortunes shouldn't make you spite your name.
Well, could you tell us what books do you read? Like, for your followers, they want to know what books you read. What could they improve themselves?
At the moment, I am reading my German book. I'm trying to learn Dutch. Ich bin sehr groß. Ich bin sehr.
Aber du bist nicht groß.
Yeah. Just East Prussia, Dutch, Klein Dutch, you know. That's what I'm doing. Gradually, I want to
Really?
do that.
Really?
I've read a lot of books and I read only magazines and news material right now. For my age, people like us, we read news materials, except when I want to further my engineering career overseas.
Oh, wow. So, let's see this question. What book finally did you read that changed your way of behaving? What book did you read that really changed your mentality? That made
What
you
I read.
Yeah, the books. Yes.
I would rather not talk about both books, but I read an article in the newspaper and it was written by MKO Abiola.
Really? What did it say? Let's hear, sir. Everyone will say, really?
MK Abiola said he told me the story how he became a billionaire in that press, in that, was it Vanguard or whatever, or Daily Times, or that year, it was like 3 or 4 pages on MKO Abiola. And people were asking him how he became rich. He said it was through goodwill.
Goodwill.
He did something right somewhere and he did it very nicely. He marketed it, somebody saw it and liked it and gave to somebody, and somebody said, oh, I want the same product, and he made something better, like of something of such standard, and it keeps going on and on and on, and people kept recommending him.
Oh, wow.
Do you understand me? So
yes.
From there, that was how he started picking more clients, more customers. That's how Abiola started making more of whatever I was making them for more clients. So I learned about goodwill from that book. You need to have a goodwill, you need to have a personality, you need to have the ability for somebody to recommend you to somebody for something you can do very well.
Okay, sir. Wow, that seems really, really, really intriguing.
Wow. Dr. Yumkela from UN, maybe I've forgotten Mansa, said, Emeka, do you know about Dr. Yumkela from UN? Please remind me.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, that's what fans saying. I don't know.
Yeah, he will remind me. Let's see, just come on.
Okay, so I'm still trying to assimilate this word you said. Sorry.
Take your time.
What did you say in the next 10 years you want to change the Nollywood industry?
I don't want to change anything in Nollywood anymore. I want to move on with my life. I've done what I can do for Nollywood. I've contributed my little bit. Let the politics play in there, play out. If they lose it, good for them. If they make it good, better. But I just once in a while keep making good movies to remind my fans who Emeka Ike is and what's going on about me.
Whoa. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So,
sorry, sir. Before you go, I just want to ask
I'm going to look at the comments and see if there's any questions for you, Bo. You want to ask a question?
Yeah, someone asked if I know about Dr. Yemukela from UN. From UN. Maybe I know the person, but he should come in box and remind me.
Dr. Yemukela is talking about Candy. This Dr. Yemukela is not from Sierra Leone.
Yeah, Sierra Leone. Yes. Yemukela from Sierra Leone.
Dr. Candy Yemukela UN one office former something.
Okay, so that's okay.
A particular consular in Lisbon is saying that well done for your works, but you should not give up on Nollywood. Mr. Konkola Adeyemi Aderemi.
I love Mr. Adeyemi. Eshio Ekufe.
So, Black Pope wanted to ask you a question.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, what I want to ask is this: I said, is Emeka Ike, like an alter ego, or is it like your real name, or is it just like an actor?
Oh, my name is Emeka Ike.
Okay. So it's actually your real name.
Then I removed the Chukwu and just used Emeka Ike.
Okay. So what make you came up with that name? Like
yeah, I had a choice to use my English name. I had a choice to use, I used to call myself Smith or Sam, all those things. But I just told myself as a Nigerian, patriotic Nigerian, I just told myself I need to sell the African name.
Thank you so much, sir.
So, sir, okay, I'm the one who brought him into African politics and created a new political party 2018, and we lost the election because of African mentality.
Chinedu, good to see you. Chinedu, what of the military sword gift to you in the bus from PH to Lagos? Let me tell you this story. Chinedu, now you brought it up.
Yes,
I acted Derico, and everybody was all about Derico that year, and I was coming from PH to Port Harcourt or to Lagos or thereabouts, and somebody just presented me Derico's knife, his sword that he used to kill people. I'm not joking. He said, you ate the road so bad and we have to look for you. And they gave me the sword. I've been saying it on air, police no can arrest me. Oh, the sword is still with me. So someone is asking me now, where is the sword? I got the sword you gave me.
So what experience, sir, do you have in developing accents in some specific roles between yourself, the directors, and what? Someone said something.
Black, I just followed you.
Olosho, did you mute yourself?
Oh yes, I read a lot of James Hadley Chase. Yes, somebody is saying that actor, wherever. Yes, I read a lot of James Hadley Chase. You know, as a growing boy. So those were write-ups.
You see. So this person, this is the consular. Let me pin him for you in Lisbon, one of the embassy there in Portugal. He was the one saying, he's saying voice on, okay.
Yes, he asked a question, how easy was it to become a prolific actor? I didn't know I was prolific when I started. I was this scared actor at the beginning. But with time, I gained confidence. I understood what I was doing. And I must say thank you to my director, late Ndubisi Oko. He also helped to call me to sanity. You know, then I was so playful. I didn't know I was the most wanted in Nollywood at that point. But I was, you know, people can be playing around when they already have their locks and destiny smiling at them. So I was so playful. And he just called me one day and he was crying for me. The director is late now. He was crying for me. I was shocked when this old man was crying. I'm like, what did I do wrong, sir? He said, no, Emeka, I don't get it. He said, you're not serious. You're not serious. And I was like, what's wrong with this man? And the man cried and caught said, you're not feeling well.
Bro, my battery is dead. I need to plug. Right, then. They're rested.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You know, so that made me to stay on for a while. I mean, like, after he advised me, he was crying for me. He said, Emeka, you're the best actor I've seen so far. You don't know you're supposed to be the one that the biggest star. You don't know. And I was looking at him cry. He now said, man, know yourself. Man, know yourself.
Aye.
Yes, man, sir, I want to be involved with African politics. Yes, I want to be involved with African politics. You can come in box. So from there, I now started thinking, what didn't I do wrong, right? What am I doing wrong? What am I not taking seriously? Why am I a bit frivolous with what I'm doing? Why am I not serious? Why am I not just, every movie they are calling me and I'm just going to every movie, driving down locations, and I wasn't ready organized.
So
after that speech, then I added a bit of organization to myself. I raised the bar. I noticed I was most in demand with Genevieve. I told myself, Kemo just came out some few weeks ago or months ago and is earning 1 million in Sofia and whatever. How will I be earning 100,000? I started charging high. I started adding the factor of saying not available, unavailable factor. I'm traveling, I'm doing everything, and they will do everything to keep me back. Then they started increasing my money. Oh, I can't take 400 again. No. Somebody's paying me 500. Please, let's do this one. I said, no. Then somehow I get to 600. Somebody wants to pay me 650. I said, no, somebody's paying me 800. That was how I got to 2 million. I remember telling my colleague at one time, Genevieve, when I think it was Beloved, I said, if they come to ask you for a fee, don't do anything less than 200,000. She was like, Emeka, these guys, they won't pay you. I said, I'm already charging them 400. She was like, what? I was like, yes. Why would they want only you and I for this role? They can pick any secondary school boy, all these boys, and play. Why must it be Emeka and Genevieve? So I added the commerce, the economics, supply and demand came to my head. And I told myself, the element of scarcity makes it easier for increase in price. So I started increasing nobody touched me. Nobody taught me in that industry. I'm the one that started raising money. Go and fucking ask them. They will use my name to go and negotiate. And if it's Emeka Ike, you pay him 1 million now, you won't pay me 200,000. Because they didn't know how I was going about it. You see, when you are educated, it helps you to. Education is not just about going to the school and learning engineering. It gives you confidence. It makes you a thorough thinker. You think through things. Nobody was earning millions when I started earning millions. Go and ask them in Hollywood. Go and ask them. My big brother RMD, I earn more than him. I want your wife. Go and verify. Wow. You understand? But you have to realize yourself to be able to put a price on yourself. I didn't realize myself. I was so frivolous. I was so plain. It's so fun to be on set, man. Beautiful bitches, beautiful girls.
Boy,
that year when I was on the grind, so that was a lot of incentive for us. Just go free hotel, free everything.
He wants to know more about that lover boy. That's what he's planning. That's his
lover boy.
That's why he's asking.
My guy, if you take my shoe, Allah go love die.
Olosho,
love finish, they still pay you money on top. They go kiss you free, and they will warn them.
My brother is interested. My brother
Olosho is interested. You know, he was doing like you were doing like this. Just came.
But for me, I'm interested in the movie, but not for the Olosho side, especially. Him.
Forget that.
He go.
Forget that. They act like Bishop for you.
Ask questions now. You have in here now.
Act like Bishop. People will be interested.
Bro,
Olosho is part of the industry.
We are all Olosho. Don't forget. He's
No,
only
I don't
carrying
do
the, he's
Olosho.
only
I
carrying
know
the
the
title.
Olosho
He's
again.
carrying the
I,
title. But every young man that does not, he's not a priest, is Olosho automatically.
Chinedu, please come in box, okay? Chinedu Anichi, come in box. I see you. Well, I know the Olosho again. I'll be Olosho that year.
That year, I know.
But right now,
You see, huh?
right now,
We are
I'm
still,
a good man.
let's say we are still, we are
Okay.
somehow seen that year.
No, we will help you reduce. I will help you. I can cancel you. When I tell you wetin I suffer inside the Olosho work, we make my head calm down. You go calm down.
Really?
You go calm down.
But,
You go calm down. You will be
but
forced to calm down.
oh, you know your own, eh? Any Nigerian now that was born 1980s, let me say 1990s too. You can ask them who they act Olosho film, Lover Boy film that time. Go say Ramsey Noah and Emeka Ike.
They're always fighting for one gear, and it's
One girl.
And
always
that year,
That is
year, we
for
do
Nigerian
Olosho.
movie industry not talk. I say if you just say Nollywood, just ask anybody that time.
That will be Olosho father.
Even
But
now,
that now,
they ask anything like
no,
that
no,
again.
no, 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 no. I'm responsibly with a woman that loves me.
Yeah.
Don't you understand?
Yeah.
You see, to see a woman will love you is difficult, so especially now
Yes.
where our sisters will take our ICL for this love matter.
You are
You
very
tell our
correct.
sister, say you love you, now your enemy bring come house. Full enemy. Full enemy. So if you are lucky to meet a
I
woman,
love you.
thank God, please. Thank God. Thank God. Because
But
na scam they take the love do for Nigeria now, na scam.
of course. Of course.
Mercy.
Na wetin you get dem dey come for.
What we
And
see every day.
the next thing you go hear na you be the worst man, you dey beat dem, you be wicked man, everything they go tag you, you sef go dey shock,
Even
dey
in
look yourself say na
Nigeria,
me be this. You go say they don bring am come Nigeria now. You know here when they say I dey beat dem for paper, no mean
really?
they say I dey beat woman
Ah,
pass. Me wey no dey
ah,
beat, no my girlfriend go ever talk say I don beat am before. I'm a very loving guy.
ah. But because that one
But
is
they don talk say
now their way be
they
that
say I dey
for
beat,
you.
oh, you know. So if you are unlucky to jam these unfortunate human beings who use relationship as a survival thing,
Mm.
na God will save you.
Yeah, I saw that, and I felt like I didn't know. Well, I didn't see you like this kind of person. This is why I didn't bother asking questions from that angle.
I asked my ex that year, what is going on? They say I beat you. She said, make her stop it. Stop it. Are you not a star? Is it today they started accusing you of all these things? Why are you putting it on me? I don't know who is writing it. I don't know who is writing it. Till the last minute.
You know,
God save you not to enter in the hand of a pikin wey wan be breadwinner for a mama. If you're a man, I'm talking to you, my brother Adeolosho. I know say you don marry. Make man God save am, make you no go enter into woman hand wey be breadwinner.
of course.
You the man, they take you win bread.
Oh no.
Go greet mama, say we don bring
No,
bread come home.
no, my brother. I will not make it like being shy now. I fell a victim of this thing you're saying. I was once a victim, so I know what you're talking about. Even this one, like it was like I've done everything for my family. I even built house and I verified it. Yes, but
They
upon
no go call that house wey you build for them o. They no, you no build house for them o. I
open
build for
business,
Lagos, I build for Isoko, I train am for after secondary school for university. I carry am go show my friends. They put am for university. Part time he don get belle. They say no fit do. My friends wey go Yaba Tech, they are deans of faculty. You know, you like. I say okay, I help. I say make this one don get belle o. I say that's why I say na part time go do. I say na part time go come for. Get admission, reach masters, train all im sisters. They no mention that one for press o. All I hear be say I dey beat. Hey, I dey beat. Even people wey no understand come internet, they said as e dey do for film na so e dey do for life. They blackmail you.
that's what we call
And he said is the he said is the assistant consular that is greeting you, that your works you must have said you did like with your works you could say you did more of Adlishe's book.
Yes, I was also an administrator at a point. I was the president of the Actors Guild at a point. I was the Charles Taylor. I was the troublemaker that instilled the human rights activists like Joseph Mulemba that will say, okay, this meeting will not hold here today unless you attend to these people. So I was that radical man. So I always wanted to fend for everybody. Is it the consular of Nigerian embassy in Germany?
No. It's the assistant consular in Lisbon, Portugal.
Okay.
Assistant.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hosted a couple of them some time ago in Germany.
Probably, maybe that's why you're saying things. Maybe you guys have met. Okay.
So, somebody says you add him. You want to say hi to our brother.
Yeah, but
you know him.
It is not.
You know him. He's Chief. He's Chief. This guy from America.
Yeah. I know all these people, but the thing is, it's hooking here. It just hang. I've added Chinedu. I've added Ize. I've added even Shima too. It didn't come up. I don't know what's going on.
That's network. It's network then.
It's hooking. Even the console.
No. You pin a book.
I don't know. I've added. I'm feeling like I don't know.
You made a mistake while adding Pope. You pin him. Look at it. You pin him. It's on the live. We are four.
Even the rest of them, even Chinedu too, is being pinned again.
No.
So I'm sorry.
Only one person. That person blocked other people. So let me step down. You bring me and the person together. That other person that you want to add now. Any other person?
Okay, all right. Do that for me. Thank you. So everybody's saying, Legend, continue to grow. You be man. Please don't stop the good work you are doing. Please don't look at anything.
I appreciate fans. Thank you. God over all. Without God, who are we? You know, we just give it to God all the time because He's the one that protects us. He's the one that gives us.
Yeah. So, hello, Emeka.
Hey, America. Hi, what's going on from America, right?
Yes. Emeka, you remember the military guy that gave you sword, right?
Yes. Is that you?
We were traveling from Port Harcourt to Lagos in a bus.
Chinedu, you have become so old, though. You're even looking like my senior.
I'm telling you, bros, my husband, how you doing now?
I'm good, Chinedu. I'm very well.
I saw you last. I met you last with Peko Benson at Aguda bus stop, Transformer bus stop, with Tony Warwick and Kanuku. That was the last time I saw you. I don't see you again.
It's a long time. I can't forget that night you gave me. That sword you gave me. Till tomorrow, I have it in my house.
Yeah. Thank you. I am acting movie too. I was in that October as the chief vigilante. That October.
Oh wow!
Yes, I was in that October too. Yeah.
Congratulations, Chinedu. I'm happy for you. Congrats.
Sisi is a friend and a sister, so we are all together in this social media promotion and trying to communicate ideologies that will be progressive to the young generation out of experience, you know. So I'm happy that you are here today because you are not talking from nowhere. You can be a reference point. You are talking from somewhere. So a lot of us have been keenly listening to advice, to experience out of pitfalls, experience out of.
I'm happy to see you. You don't know how happy I am to see you. You were some slim guy that day on military uniform. You were very slim, tiny little
guy. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to give you a DM.
Please go ahead.
To follow you here now. So,
please.
Okay.
I've been looking for you.
Thank you, Mr. Chinedu. lots of people are trying to come. So what I'm doing, I'm bringing everybody to come and lawyer
Okay, no
one after the other.
problem. I can
Thank you
step
so
down.
much for coming.
Yeah, I've
Thank
spoken
you.
to Emeka. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So send him a DM like he said. Don't
I
forget.
will. Yeah.
Thank you.
So how many minutes do we have to go? Because I don't
We're
have
doing
much
this. We're
time.
doing this just the next 10 minutes, I guess, or so.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes is fine. Sorry. You know, it's good. Somehow, if I don't allow them to air their opinion with you, they will. I'm getting a lot of many messages.
Yo, what's
Shima.
up?
Shima, okay.
It's a lie. So my people there for this guy and they background.
So you probably will not notice it.
Where's the second guy now? He's home,
He's
right?
at home. He's at home. You know, I moved to Texas. I'm not
You
in
look
Boston
good,
anymore.
man.
Yeah,
You
we
look
born in
good.
Texas. In Dallas. Thank you. How
There
you
was a
doing?
time we had to come home for one housewarming or film or I don't know. There was a time,
Oh, so many years ago.
right?
Yes, housewarming.
Yeah,
So
that's
many
right.
years
That's
ago.
right.
Yes,
Nice, man.
so many years ago. How you doing now? How's
See me
everything?
now. To God be the glory.
Are you in Nigeria right
Yeah,
now?
I'm in Nigeria. Yeah, I live in Nuremberg, Bayern,
Okay.
and in Nigeria. So I just came back with my daughter.
Wirklich?
Yeah, danke, vielen Dank. So my daughter is just sleeping. So
Aber du bist nicht schlecht. Mit der Sprache.
That's good.
that's
Good.
right.
Mekusha, it's been a long time, man. I'll send you a DM. I don't know your WhatsApp number probably.
No, that WhatsApp number works if you have
So
the
many
one that
years.
ends with 486.
I think I have it. Yeah, I still have
I
it.
miss you guys, man. How's that crazy boy, Chris?
I
That
know.
Chris, bro.
Chris is fine. Jude is good.
And how about the director?
Everybody's
I mean,
together.
not the other ones.
That's
The
what I'm
producer,
saying.
right?
Jude, and Chris. They're both here
That's
in
good.
Dallas area. Everybody's good.
I'm happy COVID didn't take us away.
Nice to see you, Mekusha, man. I got it when it first came out, 2019. But after like a week or two, I got that.
All right, please, Americans, I want to beg you, please, in this coming election, vote for Donald Trump. He's the man. I want that trouble.
Mekusha, I'll hit you up, man.
Shima, say I'm safe now.
That's right.
My sister, good. Thank you for bringing me
Because
up, man.
you wanted to
say
eat
hello
me
to
raw.
Emeka.
Say my
We've known each
house.
other for so many years. No,
I've
I
done
don't
my
feel
part.
eat you. You're
Chima
our
has
cousin.
taken 2 minutes, 3 minutes out of the 5 minutes. So you got 2 minutes left.
Thank you, Shima.
Chima, man, hit me up. Hit me up, Chima, right?
All right, let me.
All right, Bob. Miss you, man.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
Take care.
All right.
Miss you too, bro.
Auntie Muse, what's up? No, and all of you, I'm sorry, but he has really exceeded more than he can stay.
Happy birthday, Ojukwu John. Happy birthday today. I celebrate you. I don't know you, but I see your comments in my fan. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable Legend. We say thank you for taking 2 hours. It's not joke.
Who is saying Trump doesn't behave presidential? Who is behaving presidential? Who is? Trump is reasonable. Trump, forget the things you put about Trump. Those things are frivolities. All of us, we grab women by the ass. Leave that story. Trump is a real man. I'm telling you, Trump is a real man. I'm not in America, but I can't come to America until Trump is the president.
You're right.
I won't start another wahala here. You know what I mean? Yes. These are pro-Trump people. You don't mention Trump in that bad account. Trump, all those things that were used against Trump were blackmail.
Now we're saying it.
Were blackmail, and with time, nature will prove him. So let them arrest him, but I know he's a confident man.
Uncle, please, uncle. Uncle, please,
No,
off
he
mic.
didn't disrespect us black. Forget those comments. I will still say it. Our country leaders are fucked up. So if Trump says our leaders are fucked up, what is wrong in that? Till today, are we asking for repatriation from the white man about our people that was taken there? We are still sucking up to the white leaders. We are still under slave trade, true or false. We don't think about our country. We don't think about people in our country. So why won't he say that? So am I supposed to sound sentimental or emotional and say, oh, because he's abusing blacks? We have coconut heads as leaders here. So Trump, tell them. You see, the earlier you vote for Trump, the better for you, America. That man is institutional. That man has a trace of he thinks properly. Forget about good-spoken Obama. He speaks good English. He's impeccable, but he's a cunning guy. He's going to sell you till you know it and sell. But this guy is so practical. If he doesn't like you, tells you I don't like you. He's like a businessman. What is good is good. What's not good is not good. It doesn't go like this.
He's a businessman. Do you see what is going on? Do you know what children are being taught in school? How would you teach?
Can you imagine? He's speaking against it. How can you be teaching children that they are trapped in a body? Where is biology? Where is the biology books you wrote and sent to me to read in Africa? When you tell me that even the plants are male and female. The female nectar, the wind blows the female nectar's eggs into the male nectar's eggs into the female nectar's female flowers nectar, and that's how they form. So why would you wake up and start changing all that narrative and start telling me a man can be a woman can be a man, a body can be trapped in a body? Are you being spiritual or stupid or dumb?
You know, for a 4-year-old child, you're teaching this in school. This is dramatic.
Some psychiatric people are taking over America. Some crazy people are taking over America. You guys should stop thinking about these things. These guys are polite. They speak good English. They are gentlemen. They act like, oh, they are in principle, but forget it. They ain't got principles. They are selling trash to everybody. Look at COVID. You lost Americans to no story. If you treated that thing with what that woman from Cameroon was saying then, just that malaria fever, you won't lose much people lost in America.
They were saying chloroquine. So, even Trump was treated with some medication that got him healed in 4 days. But they
will not use that unless you take their injection. What is this about this injection? You made passport about it. You make a passport about it, and I can't travel unless you verify me. You made us prisoners in this world. You made us chained. You chained us and destroyed all our businesses, and nobody's talking about it.
Uncle.
And you are saying, Trump hits a woman by the ass. Oh, he grabbed a woman's ass. So what is that? Who doesn't grab a woman's ass?
He's a billionaire. He has access to anything.
No, who doesn't grab a woman's ass? Tell me that rude boy Obama doesn't grab a woman's ass. Tell me if you see, doesn't to look like he smokes weed like me.
Obama was allegedly was caught then. He was caught then doing things.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not go too far. Just guys, use your sense. We are not interfering into American election. We just want to advise you guys to vote wisely. Trump is the man. That's all. Even Ron DeSantis is nobody. Ron DeSantis is the establishment guy. So you guys to forget those ones. Trump should be voted.
Thank you, my guy. Let them use a strong guy that has a principled man, not a weak man that is pushed around and you're just making excuses.
All the things they have done to that man. Even all the things they have done to that man. By now, if it's on that person, he will say, I'm done. No. Before the election.
I love him for being the man he is. He was only scandal they used against him. Blackmail. Who doesn't grab the ass? Let me ask. Who doesn't grab ass?
I grab.
Tell me, because they didn't get any of us in pictures, so is that supposed to be an issue of discourse?
It's not the issue at all.
So they just trivialized everything. Oh, he's not a gentleman, a man that trivializes, that grabs a woman in the ass, a man that does that. Oh my God, we do it every night in the club.
Look, I'm just looking at something now. Somebody is grabbing ass. Let me.
Uncle, thank you. Yeah, man, as the aggregate there. Mir geht's gut, Schatzi. Mir geht's gut. Und bei dir? Alles okay?
Look,
Vielen Dank,
Okay,
liebe
alles
Leute.
gut.
you see,
Alles gut, alles
this is
gut,
what they are
alles gut.
accusing Trump of.
Nein, bitte. Mach's dies nicht. Danke, vielen Dank, liebe Leute.
Everything we
All
see,
right.
every minute. So, Sisi,
Yes.
it's nice using your platform to say this because that guy from America, he brought.
Nein, sag nicht mehr off mic. Off mic, I know why, please.
Nothing happened to you. We have freedom of speech in this world. When did we become prisoners in this world? Anyway,
I just tired. We have freedom of speech or not?
How did we become this?
We have been
don't know what they do to me on this platform. They've done a lot of things.
Bro, if you post anything to promote Trump or anything American election that is against the Democrats, you are going to be censored. That's you. I assure you.
They've done it so many
We're
times.
no more free. We're no more free in this world. Whatever they are offering us to make us prisoners, I don't know if it's really satisfying us.
Imagine somebody that was impeached 2 times. Impeached twice for what? No reason. They cannot prove it. Even till tomorrow, somebody that is supposed to be impeached is still bragging that he's innocent, that he has not done anything in his life wrong. There is proof everywhere. Even the blind can see it. A blind man can see it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. They say we're gonna focus. Thank you.
I remove my hat for you, bro.
You know what?
Oh yeah, save this girl. She they fear me. They no go close her small side to that.
Many things. They've collected my badge.
We are being ruled by strong men
now.
Guys, we are being controlled, and we must know it in the world right now that the world is being controlled.
We are not speaking for her. We are speaking for ourselves. So I know she's giving up the platform to say this, but
yes, I'm talking for myself. I'm not speaking for True Talk Show. Whoever is listening to me, I know we are controlled now. We are no more living a free life.
Of course.
You have used your internet to control our lives. We cannot do anything unless you verify us.
Can you
Who
imagine?
verifies you?
Can you imagine?
Who verifies you?
They said it's a political one thing. I'm not a politician.
Who verifies them? Who verifies them? Who verifies them?
Nobody.
Imagine them verifying the president of a nation.
They said
look at the off mic now.
In fact. Man, stop. Sisi, I know what you
so nice having with
you,
True Talk Show.
You say create your own platform. No one will control you. Trump created his own. Other people created. They shut it down. Even Amazon shut it down. What they call it? Bezos. You are telling me that you create, they will still shut you down because you don't have your own satellite. You don't have your own satellite.
Yes, in space you don't have.
You don't have your own space. You must use their network, their own space. You must use their own Play Store. You must use your Play Store.
We are on that stage. The earlier we know it, the better for us. We are on that stage.
Even this guy, hello sir. Sorry, let me say. Even this guy, Elon Musk, that bought Twitter. He's under investigation because he bought Twitter. He's not allowed to control Twitter anymore. So we are all, even the billionaire, number 1 billionaire in the world, is under control. They are still trying to control him. So who are we?
The people controlling are not government. So there is a section of the world,
just small group, not even 1%.
The Davos family or the Davos family.
You know, I bet. Please don't go there. And that one I just no go zone. They are the people.
Just use us they play game for this world now. If you travel and they say I must wear mask, I cover my nose. Where has that thing carried us to? When they started, they were scaring us like some ghosts were coming into the world. We have to wear masks. We saw some Chinese wearing nylon from head to head. They shut all the doors. They were blowing water everywhere. Where is all that now? They take us do film. They take us catch.
I took 2 doses of vaccine for no reason. The moment I took it,
I struggled down.
So Uncle, what about the engineering team? Sorry, we have digressed. How far the engineering team based on code?
I beg, Uncle, just out on beg. Because I
know. Off our mic.
You don't feel off, and that's the problem. I wish that TikTok now. You don't have our mic since. I wish
But
that
I know they
TikTok now.
should
You
be
don't have our mic
like,
since.
these guys won't close my little business now. Wow, how this kind of mistake to be.
A little platform which they grow since then. What we close that?
First of all,
Okay, my engineering life is getting better. Like I told you,
is it
I
chemical?
want to.
Chemical?
I'm a mechanical engineer. I read mechanical engineering, and I have my higher national diploma.
Wow. But do you have to change anything if you have to do engineering in Germany?
No, it's just this job satisfaction that I've served as an engineer last.
In Ireland, they pay good amount too. In Ireland and Australia.
I don't think they will pay as much as Amazon Germany.
Hey, uncle, my share. I'm coming to the story here.
Thank you, my wife. I want to thank my wife. You know, it's good to have a woman that will has your back. You know, so she's a blue badge and she can now say, wow, join me, let's. So I just want to give it a trial in as much as I'm into politics here. Let me tell you, the next Senate president must come from Southeast.
Yes, so
Yoruba man is the president. I want local.
Nosa Obaseki is here. He's saying hello to you.
Hi, Nosa. How you doing, sir? I greet you.
You want to bring him?
Please calm down. Let me add him, and so
I will never come down in Jesus' name. You see, let me step down and send request.
Holy Ghost fire. Any father, I want to bring you down.
You take it personal. The guy doesn't take it personal.
Oh God. Good. Today is fun. No, thank you very much, sir. You do this one. Thank you for coming. You know you have this energy, uncle. You have energy like this. You will start football match anytime you are coming to my city. Friendly man.
Hey, look at you. Look at you.
Are you okay?
Look at you. What's going on?
Everything is nice, man. I saw you online. I said, let me join.
I see you.
The last time I saw you was I don't know who saw you.
Yay!
My studio. We have my studio, right?
Yes, sir. When Oscar was still working with you, remember?
Yeah.
Greetings, boss. Greetings.
Blessings, blessings. Good to see you.
Right?
I'm happy.
With you, nice family.
Everything is fine. Everything fresh.
Remember back in the day, martial arts.
Yes.
No call me back. No call me back. I beg. You don't understand.
See, Uncle is now an engineer. He's not an engineer.
No, I've always been an engineer before I became an actor.
Yes, so.
I was an engineer before I became an actor. I couldn't get a job. That's why I started acting. So like me just want to try now and enjoy the engineering is more.
Wow.
That's true. That's true.
It's going to be beautiful, really. No, I feel like from your own side is like a satisfaction. You know, after the struggle, then you're now working with it.
Yes, I was trying to say something. So everybody supports the Senate presidency coming to Igbo land. So we can have a balanced Nigeria.
The
Yoruba man, okay, let's say the election has gone now. The Yoruba man is the president. The Hausa man is the vice president. Let's at least also make sure the Igbo man plays this role. So the agitation will not continue and continue.
But
you said, look, boy, where are you going? Huh? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you driving to?
I'm always on the move.
It's okay. Daily bread.
I said, now that what's it called? Peter Obi's case, I think is in court now. So what do you think will happen now?
If you ask me, I want to be reasonable. I don't want to sound sentimental.
Yeah.
The man that took the case from Peter Obi, let's say the president or the INEC man,
yes,
has a boss, right?
Yeah.
Now the judge too has a boss, right?
so?
Now, if Peter is thinking, or his team, they should start thinking of how to get out of this shenanigan. Because politics is about negotiation.
Yeah.
And that's why Tinubu can tell you Emilokon, he has negotiated behind.
Time, yeah. My turn now.
Buhari came to negotiate with Tinubu. He didn't take Yorubas for granted. So the Hausa came to negotiate with Tinubu. And there was an alliance and agreement.
Yeah.
Now everybody knows Igbo man needs to be a president someday. But there must be a discourse.
That's true.
There must be alignment. There must be political protections. Yoruba man and Igbo man, let me tell you the truth, we are cousins.
But they know they agree this one, so
go let them go and ask their Oba of Ife. Let him tell them the story how we were cousins in the Ijebu in those days. Buy and sell in the same market.
They don't used to agree. There's always fight.
No, it's tribalism. You see, tribalism can make you become stupid, but it doesn't change the history.
But they don't teach history. Do you know they've cancelled history? They don't teach history anymore.
Because they don't want it to be okay in Nigeria.
Okay.
A lot of damage has been done in Nigeria, and you can't keep telling those stories. So if I were Peter Obi, what he needs to do now is to go and meet his cousin.
God bless you.
Okay.
Can you talk again off mic?
Okay, they don't cheat me, but I happy say now you my cousin then give. Then say it no go ever be my turn for as an Igbo man. Make I put this case come off for court. I leave in your hand as my cousin. Now me, Emilio come after you. If he can sign a very good, activate a good relationship with Asiwaju. Asiwaju is also a proactive man now. How to I pay with in the days of Nadeko. They are the ones that run out of Nigeria now. Why did they give Asiwaju the automatic ticket of APC? Because they know they are scared of him equally. People are saying Asiwaju is old. But he has companies that hasn't run down. He's a multi-millionaire and billionaire. He has companies and everything is still doing well. Let's leave sentiment. Let Obi go discuss with his cousin. Please, this is how politics is practiced and played in Nigeria, at least if we don't want to say anywhere in the world.
You know the thing you're saying, sir? Obi is being pushed by the masses and he might lose it from there.
Yeah, the masses will deceive you. They will lead you, they will mislead you. Say, I took a picture with a governor.
Do you know they will spoil his career if he doesn't go this way by going?
I took a picture with the governor and some masses were screaming, Emeka, you are fucked up. Why go take picture with someone who I say, Weary. Your papa get opportunity to take picture with the governor.
So we don't be Nigerian.
You don't understand. Your papa get privilege to take picture with governor. He say because of Peter Obi case, you no go take picture. Weary lele you. And I don't take the thing go the other side. Peter Obi himself will take picture the next day when they have meeting and court visit. True or false?
True.
So why are we so? They are misleading themselves with unnecessary hypes. Let Peter go and meet his cousin. Negotiate like Buhari did with Tinubu. Calm down, support him, work with him. I can assure you, when Tinubu is going, there will be a breakout between the Yoruba and the Hausas and Igbos.
But
they will come together and say, no, it must be Igbo now. No, it must be Igbo now. It's not only Igbos saying it. Yorubas will say, Shoboti support to her. We need to think deep in politics, not just say, as a matter be, let him go. What will he get in court? The man that failed you with INEC will fail you in court.
But that's one of my issues though. Because
World Peace. Somebody said Obi will lose out their support if he sells out. What do you call sell out? I'm trying to explain World Peace. I'm trying to tell you real politics involved. I'm not being sentimental. World Peace. He's losing your support is not what we're talking about. You need to also encourage him. You need to encourage him to know how to play the politics. I work with Obi. I love Obi, but he needs to go and talk with his brother. There's nothing wrong in that.
Could you tell the story?
There's nothing wrong. That is how they play politics. Igbo man cannot be doing HB every year. We carry stone. We go on the street. Hey, hey, you can do negotiation than always riot acts. You can negotiate.
If you people say Tinubu rigged election, no, why did he lose his own state in general?
Tinubu, okay, fine. He rigged the election because of his power. You can't win it in courts. Take it or not.
Why fighting over the air? Why don't the two of them negotiate?
If the man that says I have smoked Igbo there, come tell him that I bet him 1 million naira if he wins that case in court. So if you know the reality, why be sentimentally stupid? The reality is that he can't win that case. The judge will not give him that judgment, true or false. The judge will not give him the judgment. So what has he done making this noise? He has gained a platform that is bigger than PDP and APC put together now.
Now he should not lose the platform. This is my point.
So the platform is to consolidate it, get its members together, then go and discuss with, do serious internal negotiations. Talk with Tinubu, talk with the people involved, find a way, because eventually last, they will serve and breakfast. Last.
Could you talk about this part of it could you talk about the part of history where how Yoruba and Igbo, how they are related? Can you let people that don't know?
The Igbos and Yorubas, according to Oba of Ife, and some few things I read, they were like living together in the Ijebu in those years. They were staying together like brothers. Okay, they are staying together like brothers. Then at a point, I think there was a fight with one of their queens or something and all that, and maybe one of their queens had a fallout with us, and we had to move down to the other side of the east, and the Yorubas remained in the Jebubo and extended and built around Ondo, Ogun, Lagos and everything, and we extended around our southeast. We didn't just drop from the heaven. We didn't drop from heaven. So as families, the Hausa man knows that we cannot or ever play this game. So what he does is he comes to Yoruba man, he tells the people like those days, come, let's be friends. He handpicks you in the southeast, handpicks you in the southwest, and makes peace with you. That's negotiation. So because before you do anything, you must hear the other man's side. So Igbos need to go to Yoruba and tell them, can we talk as family? I grew up in Lagos. I'm a tall Lagos boy, and I'm an Igbo man to the core. There must be synergy. We must forget this thing we are saying, these people are often manu, they are abusing us, we have to abuse them. That is extremely primitive.
I feel like dialogue and negotiation, that's what wins it. I don't like all this ranting.
Dialogue. I was an presidential amnesty trainer. I trained some ex-militants. One of the things I learned in crisis and peace resolution is that before every crisis, you have a chance to dialogue.
This is it.
And after the crisis, you will still end up on a dialogue table. So it's earlier you wake up and understand the game the Hausa man is playing. The Hausa man goes on time to dialogue. And that's why he went to meet Tinubu that year. Then you are buying form and trying to make Nigerians vote for you. He didn't dialogue.
Jonathan, let's talk about Jonathan. Good luck, Jonathan. Who helped him get to that stage he was? Do we know? It's Asiwaju Jagaban.
No, I'm not even saying whether a Jagaban is better. I'm not preaching the message of somebody help somebody. My message is this: we should stop this issue of saying we are fighting Igbo Yoruba fight. Igbos should do this. People saying this, and most of the people that didn't live in Lagos, that just came into Lagos for 1 year or 2 years.
See, I'm talking
Yorubas
about the dialogue.
Igbos have always been brothers.
You spoke about dialogue, and I'm trying to bring that issue of dialogue with Jonathan and Tinubu. That was what
dialogue is key. Dialogue is key in politics. Dialogue is key. When you don't dialogue, the other man will dialogue. Then you come to the table, you will lose. So if the Hausa man doesn't dialogue, the Igbo man, Yoruba dialogues, the Hausa man will lose. That's what it is. So we will need the Igbo man to at least begin to have a dialogue, incidences between the Igbos and Yorubas. You understand me? Then we can now understand the real politics, because it's not just enough to carry boys on the street and they are shouting, Mama go, that is not the real. The intellectual work is the dialogue. When erudite and intelligent men can say, okay, fine, Obi, please, let's go and sit down with Tinubu. Sit down with Tinubu and talk. I think you get something nice. By next year, when he's leaving, Tinubu might say, okay, I want you to come. And nobody will change it. No matter how the North tries to change it, it will not stand. Because now a whole region has joined another region. But when you fight alone,
someone is saying that this man is talking sense, wisdom.
The truth is, Nigeria is not ready, because I don't know, like, I've been watching. I'm not in Nigeria at the moment, but I've been seeing everything playing out on social media and everything. Like what Bros just said now. It's not about going on the streets to cause tribal war or killing of each other and all that. There's always a table for dialogue. But trust me, there was one thing I picked out, Bros. Who runs the court? Who runs the government? That is where
who runs INEC?
Yeah, that is the major question here. On the street, on the paper that we saw, Mr. Peter Obi was leading. But at the end of the day, when they break, things change. You understand?
How you want change them?
Because if they feel that can't team for Nigeria, I woke up and I was like, damn, so this can still happen? Overnight, everything changed. You said you're going to use the result from each polling unit. They're going to post it on the whatever server, whatever site. But at the end of the day, nothing was posted. And even the ones they posted, they removed everything. I've reported. You understand? So, bros, who runs the government? Who owns the government?
First way hold the pencil and the razor.
Case closed.
You see, they said INEC. You said INEC wanted. They said they broke into INEC server 2 weeks. So even if they put the lights in, they will still, the rigging has been there. They will still change it. Is it not what they told us?
They will never change anything. My brother, leave story.
Last breakfast was served.
They will serve you breakfast. Wallahi, they will break your heart more. You go to court, stay, like 1 million boys come out, they kill half of you people. Then you still go to court, you still won't lose. No, the only thing is negotiate.
My question again is, Ross, with all those video evidences, I want to see how it's going to play out in court, though. But I saw a lot of video evidences, especially in our beloved Lagos, when people were going straight to Surulere, all different polling units, telling people, if you vote this, you are in trouble. If you vote this, you understand? And those videos were scary.
You start hearing legal terms like this comment is inconsequential. They are legal terms. They say this paper is not. They throw it out. This paper, they throw out so many papers. What will you do?
Yes. So we don't even know when the court. When are they starting the court proceedings? When are they starting the court?
If I were my brother Peter Obi, I wish this gets to him and his team. Forget the noise. Somebody is already telling me I say I dey smoke it, but if you go look where that person, he no go school. Because person who understand wetin I talk go know say I dey make sense. Now the man wey get the pencil, now he hold the razor. How do you want to do it? How do you want to do it? Now you want to go to, he failed in okay, you say he failed in INEC with INEC. Now you want to go to court. Oya wereni. Emi come one court. Hello bank court. Who do you want to go and meet in court? So you now go and waste all that money. Okay? If you now go and waste all that money, nobody is saying what happened is right. Nobody has supported anything. But the way forward, 19 Kings, the way forward is to be sensitive at the right time. The northern man has played his game right. He went for negotiation, and that is the meaning of a miloko.
Yeah, but that's
When I saw
politics.
that,
See, politics is mathematics. Mathematics.
well,
Reality.
well, the truth
Math. If
is,
you know how to do, there's this thing they call in mathematics, logic, plural.
Logarithm or is it algorithm or logarithm or what?
It's under algorithms. Lucy. Logic. They call it Lucy or Lucy.
Yeah, logic.
LOCI. So if you understand that, you can work with it. When they say Emiloko, this man has been fighting, not today. I'm not supporting, I'm not preaching. Because each time I talk, they say I'm supporting one person, they've paid me. No, I'm no politician. I don't know any politician. I'm not in any contact with any politician. I've not collected any money from any.
I believe Nigeria has. Somebody saying Nigeria is a failed country. If you're saying the election didn't go well, okay, fine. Don't tell me I'm brainwashed. Look at my point, Mr. 19 King. You think you went to write the exam, Mr. 19, then fail you for the exam. You can't carry the paper, go court, and the court where they go. Now the man will fail you for the exam, still there for the court. Use your sense.
But time now, it means that you will have more problem. Your money will be wasted.
You waste your money, you waste your time. The only thing is now to think how you can play the politics. And the politics to me is going to embrace dialogue. Start by now what Obi has done, let's say he has gotten like 45% of Nigerian votes. He has activated Nigerians 45%. Now he can make it 80% or 90% by next time. So what we need now is to see how he can now go and negotiate, dialogue, discuss with people in the northeast, southwest, have a blog and say, okay, fine, this thing I know you people won't give me. What happens 2027? I might be too old to continue 27. My vice president want to come. No, it won't work because your vice president is Hausa. No. So what do we do? Negotiations will come up. Let's see, Igbo man should have it by now. It's okay for Igbo man to have it. Yoruba man has never stopped Igbo man from having it. He has not stopped the Igbo man from having it. But it is the Hausa man that feels the Igbo man will never, because he hates the Igbo man from the Civil War. That is the basic truth.
I think that was where the whole problem started from. When the British got first in contact with the Northerners, and now, there was this meeting, Ojukwu and Awolowo, so the both of them, they had an agreement that they were going to meet, but
there must always be. That was when they went to Aburi to go and discuss, negotiate. They went to Aburi, him and Agbowan. They went to Aburi to negotiate.
Yes, that was the fight. That was where this problem started.
Aburi Garden in Ghana, when the Ghanaians called them to make peace, but they still didn't meet up. That so negotiation. When they came back, some people changed and the things went wrong and start going wrong. But negotiations must always be continuous. If you're having a fight in your house, don't carry a knife one day and start stabbing your father and your mother. Keep negotiating. No, sir, I can't take it anymore. I have to end it now. No, you're being a bastard. Negotiation must be a continuous thing. So if they have overpowered you with existing government, infrastructures, what do? You go around and negotiate properly. And I believe you me, if this next election happens, Obi will win hands down if he properly negotiates, because he has won, but the powers that be cannot let him sit. Perhaps that's what people are saying. So how will he win again and sit if he doesn't negotiate? So it's good to dialogue. Let's stop this fans thing of saying, oh, I'm angry, I'm going to unfollow him. Unfollow me, my friend, you're not sensitive. You have to be sensible to understand.
Mr. Nosa?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. now, what's your take on this matter on gun? I think a call
Like,
is coming in.
is that
Yeah, what is your take on this matter? A call is coming here from
politics?
website.
Yeah, before I leave, I have to be going there. But before I leave, let me quickly drop this. Politics, we know it's highly sensitive. It's a sensitive matter, right? And it's so sad that you and I, or majority of Nigerians, know that Mr. Peter Obi won from what we saw, right? But at the end of the day, the Nigeria that we know played out again by robbing him off, or robbing him, or whatever you call it, rigging the election, and now everything has been moved to court. And like Mr. Emeka said, once he gets to court, forget it.
Are you playing?
They play.
Because I know they run the court. It's the truth. But you and I know that Peter Obi, I swear, I was not in Nigeria when the election was held, but from what we heard or gathered on the information we saw and online and everything, it was obvious that Mr. Peter was leading, whatever. But how everything turned around is still shocking. But immediately they started the court thing. I told my friend, if only this court was being, maybe the British or the Americans or the Canadians or Germans were the ones judging the case. If it's the same, wait, if it's the same, Cabal, my guy, that when they come to front of national TV, I hate you, I'll kill you. But 6 p.m. in the evening, they are drinking and eating together. So
who is stupid? Is it not the common Nigerians that are stupid?
No, so that's what I'm saying. That
there's reason they don't have sense, Abi.
Yes. Let me tell you the truth. Most Nigerians don't have sense. I've contested the election. Let me tell you the truth. We are full of shouting and making noise. But most of us don't really have sense. We don't do things appropriately. I contested the election. Before Peter Obi says, I know they give shishi. Now me first talk in 2019. I know they give shishi. I went to campaign by myself. I went around my whole constituency. I told them, vote now. Vote now. They will not vote you. They will go and vote the person that gave them 10 naira, 20 naira, 2,000 naira. So how can you win election in a situation where the politicians has known that the real electorates are corrupt? The electorate is not you, Sisi. The electorate is not my boy there in the car. The electorate is not me. The electorate are those people inside the village.
Okay. This is what we are saying.
So they know the politics of those old women.
No,
so they just go there and give them money. They will just leave your line, Emeka Ike line. They just enter PDP, go and queue and stay there. So where's my 2,000? These are the people that determines our fate, not you and I on social media. So when we make noise on social media, I'm like, these people don't even know what's going on. Go to the grassroots and see what's happening. The people that determine your president are those your villagers, those your aunties that you used to dash money. And the politicians already know the game. So at the end of the day, they take care of them. They win the election. They know how many booths they need, polling wards they need to win every state. They know how many wards they need to win the country. You don't know.
So we are just playing, we social media campaigners. Now play with it. You never see.
They play, they shout. I love Obi. Obi is a man of integrity. I will vote for him if he comes out next time. I will support him, and I support him. He's my brother. But what I'm saying is, at this point, they don't overpower you. They don't muscle you.
So did you see what he said lastly? Obi said one thing lastly. He said he's not in support with the process, but with the result, he's ready. There was a comment he made, meaning he's ready to negotiate because he has seen.
Fantastic. If he said that, if I haven't heard that, man, if he said that, that is fantastic. That means he knows what he's doing. He shouldn't allow those fans, like that 19 king that said he will unfollow this page because we are talking like this. These are the people that are causing the problem for Obi.
My brother, he cannot go anywhere.
These are the people that will come and start abusing people on behalf of Obi. Obi is a gentleman. You see, he sounds godly. He goes to meet these people after his campaign. Now, this your brothers will say, I should not shake hand with anybody except Obi. They are primitive. They are naive. That's not how politics is done. So let's get our brothers together. If he's thinking of negotiation,
Mr. Nosa. See your people and say, what? Nosa, they've changed it. You don't enter. You don't serve. They serve you breakfast.
Oh. No, sir, what Deborah said about you and Charles, is it true? No mind them. No answer them here.
Oh, no.
Don't say anything.
No mind and gossip and a gist lover.
Even pin the message.
Davis in a troublemaker. Why no ask me inbox?
Don't answer.
Bro, dear me. No, this is another matter they talk. They call it bring this matter here.
He set up.
Okay, 19 King, please. Okay, I'm happy you said this now, 19 King. Okay, I'm being reasonable. I don't have anything in mind against anybody. I'm a logical person. I think things all through and over. If Obi continues in court, he will not get anywhere. So, what is the way forward?
See,
negotiation.
That post that is not in support with the process, with the outcome of it, is ready. He said he's ready to negotiate, something like that. It's fine for him on Twitter.
If he said that, that's quite brilliant.
He said, yeah.
That's quite brilliant.
And it's fun.
That's how the Northern has always ruled Nigeria. They've always ruled Nigeria by negotiation. Believe you me, they're always gathering in the midnight. You hear politicians don't sleep. By 4 a.m., 3 a.m., they're still having meeting. You hear that, right?
Yeah. So they be enjoying. You see that expensive
alcohol? That one, I've witnessed that one twice. You know my uncle is the governor of my state now. I've witnessed that more than once. When I call,
yes, I know your uncle was governor.
3 a.m., they are still sitting down in the garden. They are talking like it's 4 p.m.
That is when the negotiation. Negotiation, serious negotiation. They leave their wives, they leave their business, they leave everything. They stay there till 3, 4, 5. They go home and still wake up by 7 o'clock and be in the office.
Yes.
Honorable, you see what 19 is telling you. 19 say you people are partly from way back. You and Solo Amako.
Solo Amako.
See all of you. You say, see where you go. So is your guy there like this?
My boy, now I can't come here and talk say anyhow. I will tell Solomon locate you, 19 King.
19 is in America. He's in America.
I know. I will tell my boys from America where they locate him. America is worldwide now. He knows I have international mafia. Ask her.
Honorable.
Okay. Honorable. Boss, man, I want to tell where to go now, boss. We'll connect.
All right, no, sir. Good to hear from you again.
Okay, same here.
I live between Nigeria and Germany, so one day we'll just hook up.
Okay, I'll link up, boss.
All right, Sisi, I like to go now. Sisi, let me go and do other things over there.
We are finished work. Thank you so much. I'm really happy.
Chief 19 King, I hear you. Chief, mind yourself. How one day they go, so you need to say that I'm sorry for that write-off that you put up there. Okay?
I'm loyal.
He must be loyal now. He won't go talk anyhow.
Me, I'm loyal.
All right, Sisi, let me allow you to go so I can let me do my day. You've wasted my day today, okay?
I didn't waste your day now, but you enjoyed the session now. It's lively.
I did, but I have to do other things, girl.
Yeah, you have to.
Okay.
So thank you so much. It is what it is. Yeah. Love you. Thank you so much, sir. I'm loyal.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I want to say a very big thank you once again to our honorable. I want to say thank you to those of you that made it and those of you that waited. Thank you so much. We do appreciate. Thank you. So in case you guys don't know, in case you're new, thank you for coming. I want to say bye for now. I still remain your very own stylist, Sisi. Peace out. Jack the Money, thank you so much. I don't know why you could not be had there though, but you know how Instagram used to be. Those of you that we didn't have, we appreciate your coming. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your question. We appreciate all your comments. Bye.